on, everybody? It is Wednesday, first recap episode of 2025. Sorry for the late delay. Had to make sure everything was up and running correctly on account of the fact that, 2 weeks off, things happen. Stuff's got to get updated. But anyway, always a pleasure to see you guys. We missed you. But as always, if you're not able to catch the show live, you can catch us on YouTube at Hat-Club. Be sure to subscribe to us, which is a fancy word for follow, and give us a like if you like what you see. Good to see everybody turning out on Instagram. Love to see you guys here. And of course on Twitch. What is up? Croats 10, JM1620, 406 Brims, Logan Herrera 1325, S-Man OC, Eggs, Bacon, Beef. Have you seen JVT Kevin R, who is our fantasy league world champion? Congratulations, brother. You're gonna be making a hat here pretty soon. I'd love to see it. Have you seen Jay, Optimus Arc 4, Just Topher, G. Laurent, Thugnificent, Cap Crusader, the antithesis to Mr. Teferi Taylor, James Grambo, Air Spider 23. My name is Eric. Always a pleasure. David Kern's in the house. Warrior X408, Flashfire. Wouldn't be a show without you, brother. Wally Absurdn, LeBang Jr., Big Show 215. Oh my God, everybody's popping in today. Ant Live 617-757 Trip. And of course, everybody over on Instagram who I know Teferi is tapping in with. And of course, I can't do the show alone. And without further ado, here is Teferi Taylor. What is up?
What is going on, Ben? Happy New Year, brother.
Hey, Happy New Year to you.
Listen, man, it's a good Oregon Ducks Cup. Big shout out.
But it was a terrible Oregon Ducks loss that I was present for in Pasadena. By the way, everybody, stay safe out there, especially in the Pacific Palisades area. Hoping you guys for the best. I've got some friends out there, and shit's crazy.
Yeah, it's like, I think I saw like a picture from someone that's like flying into LA and just looking at everything that's going on. So definitely pray for LA, keeping those that are out there. Obviously, we have Hat Club family that is out in LA, so you guys please stay safe. But hey, man, hats are a great place to come together, and we're gonna make it happen, man. We're gonna make it happen. What's going on, everybody? Black Mama Forever, what's going on, my guy? Asher, what's going on? JM, what's going on? Playboy Tef has made it into 2025, so officially that has entered my list of new screen names I need to have. Man, it's great. Dadon Tef by Kicks and EDC. So yeah, man, like we're outside, and Real Low Williamson. I like his comment on Instagram that says drop more Braves. Yes.
Oh, we got a surprise for you today, my friend.
Yes, I am excited. So this is great. But it's not a dynamic duo. We got to bring in the third musketeer to our trio. I got Austin,
the overlord that is Austin Laboda. What is up?
The overlord. Oh, wow. What's up, fellas? How was everybody's holidays?
Man, great. Stayed
good.
Safe.
Good.
Shitty.
All right, we got a good and a shitty. And Ben, I'll second your shitty. I caught that norovirus.
I did not. Thank God for that.
Yeah, the whole family got it. So
the norovirus? What is that?
Yeah, it's you're having trouble at both ends. Let's just say that. So,
gotcha.
It's pretty rough. It's just like this nasty stomach flu. And like it's absolutely crazy. But we're over it now, which is good.
Thank God.
But it's been a wild start to 2025. That's for damn sure.
Hey, Big Show. I did not get. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Sorry. On New Year's, yes, I did get wrecked on Pabst Blue Ribbon. Started drinking at 4:30 in the morning because that's what time we got to the tailgate. Did not leave until 8 p.m. But I went there with my college roommate Jared Clark and of course Jeff Weiner from Philadelphia, big Ohio State fan originally from Cleveland. He had a lovely day. He was his first time ever going to the Rose Bowl, so I'm happy for him. Logan Herrera, I'm going to comment on the 0 national championships. Yeah, for college football, big deal. But we have 34 national championships overall. Still won the Big Ten this year. Got a bunch of dudes coming back for next year. We're getting it. We're getting it next year. God damn it.
That was not on my bingo card of seeing the top 4 seeds eliminated before the semifinals or even the college football championship.
Shit's rigged, man. Shit's rigged.
Yeah, that I lost some money on that Oregon game. Thanks, Ben.
Dude, I was already depressed enough as it was when you sent me those texts, and it's just like, yeah. Legally, I wish I could smoke inside that stadium, which obviously if you follow me on Instagram or Twitter, I did after the game because I was like, fuck it. What are you guys going to do? Kick me out? Yeah.
Yeah, my bets to end the year did not go well. Like there was like the easiest bet on the fucking planet that I thought was who are the Bengals playing? They lost. Was it the Steelers that they were playing? I can't remember.
The Steelers, yeah.
Yeah, the Steelers. They lost to the Steelers, but all I had was Bengals money line and then Joe Burrow 2 touchdowns, and he only got one. I'm like, the guy's been having an insane season, and I don't think he put up 1 touchdown the entire season, one touchdown game the entire season, and of course that's when it happened. So, but yeah, my bets were fucked at the end of the year there.
Also love that I'm being accused of delaying the college drop that was supposed to happen during bowl season, but hey, occasionally there's delay issues coming from production that we can't control, and that's exactly what happened there.
Oh, David Kern's correcting me. They did win, so that part it was just the Joe Burrow part that did not hit. So,
oh yeah, that's right. I should have known better. I watched that goddamn game.
Yeah, I watched it too. My buddy's a Bengals fan. All right, so wouldn't be a hat show without some hats. So let's show some off.
Oh yeah.
Let's get into it with some sight sleepers.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right. So
I'm prepared for my screen to start freezing here in a second.
All right, very nice. So first up, we were just talking about getting some new Braves hats in. Well, we got them. A nice Kelly Green solid crown here. Or not Kelly Green, forest green crown here. Like an interior peach on the inside here. This is kind of giving me like a remix Spumoni vibes almost with the patchwork here. So
I can see that.
It's a mix of brown, green, like the peachish colorway. Very clean, very clean. And I think it's got a peach UV.
Yeah, buddy.
Yes, it does. Peach UV on there, black gutter, and not sure where it's made. But,
I'm gonna go on a limb and say China if it's a one-off.
Yeah.
No, that's definitely. I'm loving that patch. 2025, the All-Star game will be in Atlanta, so good things coming.
We have a Scottsdale Scorpions up next with the Arizona Fall League on the side. So good looking hat there, just very simple, very clean. This almost looks like it would glow in the dark. I don't know if it does, but it looks like it would.
It does.
We'll have to ask the crew on that, but that's cooked about halfway through. So if you're a Scottsdale Scorpions fan, better hurry. One that I personally was going to cop when I saw it today, and then just didn't and completely missed out on it. Wasn't expecting this. Complete sellout of the Oakland A's Ricky Henderson Field side patch. Very, very clean gray and black two-tone with the metallic pewter script on the front there. Oakland script. Good green.
R.I.P. Ricky Henderson, the GOAT, greatest leadoff hitter of all time.
R.I.P. Good looking patch there. Ain't a damn thing wrong with it. Completely understand why it got cooked.
Yeah, so that Scorpions hat, Austin, is glow in the dark.
See?
My audio.
Very nice. Upside down LA Dodgers, 1988 World Series side patch there. Again, very clean, very simple. Black gutter, green UV. Nothing wrong with it. Good everyday wear. So
it's like the 4th time we've restocked this hat, and I don't mean any slight on that whatsoever. It's just like obviously if it keeps selling out, we're gonna keep restocking it. So
yeah, it just keeps getting cooked.
Gabe Fortson in the house. What up?
Very, very nice. San Francisco Giants Candlestick Park side patch on this one. Very reminiscent of football season, but good green UV. Ain't a damn thing wrong with this one. Really like how the side patch came out with hits of metallic gold, metallic green, some burnt orange in there too. But good looking crown there. Couple of sizes cooked, just the small heads and the big heads with the 6 7/8 and size 8. But if you have a regular sized head, you're good.
Shout out to regular head size people.
This one is incredibly mediocre. Not anything that you want to really talk about. Terrible franchise. Shouldn't even be in existence in 2025. but it's a Yankees script with the 1956 World Series side patch here with some metallic gold, metallic copper, navy outline on this one. So reminiscent of the team colorway, and it's got that green top visor, but the script is white and navy. So classic Yankee script. This would be a good one for St. Patty's Day, honestly.
Yeah, kind of sexy actually.
No, let's not hype it up, Ben. Come on.
It's good. It's
Still
good
a Yankees hat.
It's good for St. Patty's if you're going to get a pint or two at McSorley's.
Right. If you're going to throw up some green beer, it's a good one to catch it in. You know? Pittsburgh Pirates with Roberto Clemente side patch here. Very good looking crown. Good pinky as well. So black gutter. Just very classic. Ain't a damn thing wrong with it.
I do like that side patch. Is this the first time we've used it?
I'm not sure. I don't think I've seen it. Not sure what's going on with Roberto's face here, but but I mean it's a good looking side patch. So cooked in a couple of the larger sizes. Texas Rangers solid hat here. This is very it's giving me like the AB's Inevitable pack vibes. So he did a two-tone. This kind of feels like the solid version of it. So World Series 2023 side patch there. Good green under visor. So I'm liking that. Seeing a lot of greens on here. So
yeah, it's definitely giving me like Mexican flag vibes a little bit. The red's a little bit deeper, but
yeah, very much so. Yeah, it's a cardinal crown, cardinal solid crown. So we have the Minnesota Twins up next with the 40th season side patch on this one. So this one is a red and black two-tone. Good looking front logo on this one too. So it's got metallic gold. This is navy, folks. It is not black. Just so you know, for the outline. So
what about the upper visor?
Upper visor is black.
Okay.
So I believe it is navy though. So and then the side patch, actually, maybe it is black. Maybe my eyes are playing tricks on me. No, that is black. I thought that was navy. My bad.
How dare you?
Yeah. So, but the side patch is actually what gave it up to me. So the metallic gold outline on the side patch there, mix of metallic green and red there as well. Good looking hat. Good looking hat.
Vibe Canda's off onto something there with the
I do too.
Connection.
Wow. Someone clip that, please. That's got to be one of those Discord audios that we
exactly.
Oh god. All right, another New York Yankees. Won't spend too much time on this one because nobody's gonna want it. So two-tone here, sneaky two-tone with royal and navy. Good gray undervisor, black gutter. 75th side patch. Yep, 75th side patch. 75 years of Yankee Stadium side patch there. Yeah, good looking crown. San Francisco Giants up next. I feel like we've done this one before too. And I feel like this is a restock. I'm not entirely sure there though. Once Ben gets out of the gulag, he's gonna have to confirm that. You
guys right now?
There you are. You're here. Okay. All right.
We have dropped this one before, and it's been at Great Mall a couple times as well.
Okay. So yeah, we have the graphite crown, navy top visor on this one, not black, navy. Good gray UV, burnt orange top button. The baddie's pretty cool here, where it's a bronze baddie on the back. So you have that metallic bronze as well for the San Francisco script outline. Shauna should be real happy with this one.
Agreed.
I don't even think he's in the. I haven't seen him in the chat.
Oh damn!
But I know he has this hat already.
Yeah, not yet, but he'll be here soon.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be. I'm sure he'll come in and ask, "Are we dropping any San Francisco Giants hats?" After we've just shown some. All right, Cleveland Guardians Plain Jane up next. Very good looking hat there. Everyday wear. Very much team color. Good green undervisor as well.
I'm liking it.
And then last but certainly not least, we had a slew of Mitchell and Ness Fitteds drop this week. So I believe, yes, the Anaheim Ducks got completely cooked on this. So good looking crown. This, I believe, was a restock from June of last year.
Well, I think the side patch was different.
Side patch is different. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
side patch was different.
So Dallas Stars also cooked. I picked up this Rangers. There's also these are pinkies as well for the NHL ones. And then MLB. This is our first time we've ever done MLB with Mitchell and Ness, and very, very happy with how these came out. I probably am going to pick up this Oakland A's, in all honesty, since it's still there. So green and black for that one. That's a good St. Patty's Day wear as well. So I'll probably be picking up this Mitchell and Ness one next paycheck, but really good fitteds. And then also, I know we've gotten a number of questions and comments. The fit is true to size. So I purchased a 7 1/8 in the Rangers hat, and it is true to size. We challenged Mitchell and Ness a few months ago, probably back in June. It was back in June after our release of the first NHL fitteds that we had, and said, hey, like there's some sizing inconsistencies on them. And they told us they fixed it, and we've seen that they fixed it. So shout out to them to getting it true to size. I believe my fitted that I got from them back in June, which was Arizona Coyotes, which I think I had in my top 10. That one I had to wear a 7 1/4, and then this one I got a 7 1/8, and it fits great. And David Kearns also hit me up and told me that he picked up some Mitchell and Ness fitteds too, and his were all true to size. So
love to hear that.
Good hats there. I dropped. So, and that's Site Sleepers, folks.
Whoop, whoop.
Hopefully I don't cut out when I say this part now, because for whatever reason, anytime I do screen share, my internet just seizes up. But if you guys didn't notice, on the Hat Club app and the Hat Club website, as well as in Hat Club locations, cap duffels have dropped from $40 down to $30 for 2025. That is not a sale. That is the new fixed price. So save on and keep stocking up, baby.
Very nice.
No Thugnificent, just regular restaurant tortilla chips.
Yes. So if you need a duffel, prices staying at $30. So that's great to hear. So, and I believe all styles as well too, but nothing's more than another.
Yeah, every single color.
Very nice. Love that. So yeah, price change on that, helping out the wallets.
Indeed.
I'd love to see it.
Very cool. All right. What do we got, Benji?
We got 1, 2, 3, 4, technically 5, 6 collections to show off, one of which is going to be an app exclusive, so that's why it becomes 6. Yeah, and there was supposed to be a 7th, but I decided not to release those in the wild. I'm going to let it be a surprise for next Wednesday. Plus, we don't want to keep you guys here for like 4 hours. It's like borderline kidnapping. So, Brother Bishop, what's going on? Anyway,
Lord.
Yeah, I will take the floor on this one. So, we are going to go in order, of course. So, starting with tomorrow, as in Thursday, and this is going to be a mix of NFL and Major League Baseball variety pack hats. So, dropping hatclub.com and the Hat Club app at 7 a.m. West Coast time, 10 a.m. East Coast time. Going to start with the NFL first. So a couple people, we always sell out of our Raiders hats. So here's another one for you.
Plain Jane.
Just a plain Jane, just the shield on top, Raiders script down below, blacked out New Era flag, no logo on the back, black sweatband, gray under visor, Hat Club tag on the inside, and made in China.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Let's not put that out into the universe, bud. Let's not put that out. You said chances Elgato over under Elgato strikes in 10 minutes.
No,
it's just it usually only does it when we're doing screen share. I don't know why. It's usually pretty solid outside of that. Even though they didn't make the playoffs, another San Francisco 49ers, because T800 John is a Niner fanatic. So of course you knew another one was coming. So script with the saloon font. And then, of course, the 70s version of the SF logo for the side patch. No logo on the back. tonal New Era flag on the side, gray undervisor, black sweatband, hat clip tag on the inside. This one also made in China. So those are the only
All
two.
I gotta say is there's plenty of room on the wagon, so we can get some more Bills hats in the future. So
Hey, dude, I'm waiting for another Tampa Bay Buccaneers hat. On account of the fact that 4 times in a row, NFC South Division champions. Thank you very much.
yeah,
Shout out to Baker Mayfield and of course Oregon's own Bucky Irving getting it done.
hell yeah,
Getting it done, son.
Oh, and Mike Evans, 11
Oh, yeah.
straight years, 1,000+ yards receiving. Good for fucking him.
Mhm.
All right, moving on to baseball. Shauna SFC, if you're here, I know you don't have this one because it's brand new. This is a two-tone San Francisco
Ooh.
Giants,
Oh, wow.
navy blue crown, graphite upper visor, and button.
that's a
This is
beauty.
going to be what? Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
That's a
This is
beauty.
technically the alternate style because it's got the border around it. So that, of course, is metallic silver. Sorry,
Mhm.
metallic pewter on the outline. White SF logo. 2010 World Series Fall Classic 2012. My apologies. 2012 World Series Fall Classic for the side patch. Flat stitch baddie on the back in metallic pewter, metallic icy, and white. And this is going to be a good gray with a black sweatband, hat club tag on the inside, made in China. Boom.
Very nice.
Mm. I would've liked to see
Thugnificent
that.
asked Lamar or Allen for MVP. I have Lamar as MVP.
I
Mhm.
also have Lamar as MVP.
He's beaten out every stat that he did last year when he got MVP. And I mean, like, not saying that Josh Allen doesn't deserve it, but Lamar is absolutely fucking crushing it. So,
Mhm.
like, what does he have? 45 touchdowns and 4 picks.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's insane.
Yep. That's
Go ahead.
MVP numbers to me.
Yeah.
I would also argue if it wasn't for his goddamn interceptions, Baker Mayfield should have been in MVP talks as well, but the interceptions killed him. But
Yeah.
passing yardage wise, rushing touchdowns, passing touchdowns, he was up there. He was up there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Speaking of Buccaneers colors, hey, here's an Oakland A's hat, or I guess they're just the Athletics now. They have no city affiliation anymore, jerks. But this is going to be the 80s logo, A''S on the front. Yes, there is a different in the A. But this is going to be the 1989 World Series for the side patch. So red and black two-tone combination going on there.
Very nice.
Flat stitch baddie on the back. Good gray, black sweatband, hat club tag on the inside. Made in China.
I wonder
Very
if we're going to
solid.
be seeing a lot more of this colorway because we just dropped that San Fran in a very similar colorway.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, that's also like we also do that San Fran and that colorway a lot. So
That's a valid point.
I don't know. Could be a
Space Hippie, what hits harder? Oakland getting blown out or Oakland leaving? Oakland. Oregon's gonna bounce back next year. Let's be real. A's aren't what I'm moving on.
He's moving on.
Fuck. Next up is a San Diego Padres script. So this is the home jersey from the 90s script logo for the front. That is optic white on the interior, metallic copper, and a little bit of brown on the exterior. Black crown button and upper visor with the 1998 World Series side patch. So the official on-field at 1998 World Series side patch.
Yep.
Good little flat stitch baddie in metallic silver and metallic copper. And this is a Hat Club original pink undervisor with the black sweatband Hat Club tag, made in China.
very nice.
Yeah.
I agree.
There's Shauna.
I agree with VT Kevin R. That is a very smooth Padres. I do like that. It's black. Grambo.
Oh yeah.
Shauna, you're gonna have to watch. You're gonna have to go back and watch the first 5 minutes of the show. We've already shown off like 5 different San Fran hats. So.
Navy graphite two-tone for you, Shauna, with the 2012 World Series Fall Classic side patch.
Kind of looks like an ice rink.
It does. That's a good.
We did call it Kicks in EDC.
Moving on up north, we got a Seattle Steelhead. So going back to the Negro League days. This is going to be a pinky crown, brown button, and upper visor. A little bit of the bone colorway in regard to the S logo on the front. So this goes back to the 1913.
Another Spumoni vibes.
Oh, yeah. But it is going to be a Seattle Mariners side patch with the 30th anniversary. So kind of dig this one, actually.
Very
cilantro
different.
green undervisor.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's a poly, right, Ben?
It is a poly made in China.
Mm-hmm.
Very
There you go,
unique, very
Kobe.
different. I like it.
Yeah.
But yes, S for Spumoni.
As for Spumoni.
And then of course a lot of people on Twitter and more than likely Instagram were asking about this hat in particular, to which case I said it was going to be dropping soon. So this is the last hat that's dropping in the variety pack tomorrow, 7 a.m. Pacific time, 10 a.m. Eastern time, hackclub.com, hackclub app. Tef, this one's for you, baby. Atlanta Braves on-field colorway with, of course, that All-Star Game side patch.
Yes, sir.
Really like the metallic copper Batterman logo on the back. It is going to be a flat stitch, and then booyah, Hat Club original pinky, baby.
Very
yes,
nice.
sir.
Wow,
Yep.
I'm surprised we were able to get the Hat Club tag on that one, if I'm being honest.
Same.
Yep.
Very shocked at that.
It's coming home. I don't whatever it takes. It's coming
I
home.
love it. I was going to say, this is probably one of the best two-tones so far for 2025.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a Braves. I'm not saying
Early contender for hat of the year, even though we're only 2 weeks in, I gotta say.
yes, LaBang. This is tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow, 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern, hackclub.com, hackclub app.
Yeah.
All right. Are you guys ready for Friday?
We are ready for Friday.
I don't know.
The real question is the chat ready for Friday. So I'm going to throw it out here. There are 12 hats. Hold on. It's like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There are 12 hats that are dropping on Friday. 2 of them did not get sent to me.
Okay.
But I know why that is. It's because we made an adjustment on the calendar.
Mm-hmm.
Originally, Friday was supposed to be something else. We changed it to something better that we know you guys all love. And that, of course, is a massive NHL variety pack drop, which is going to be taking place. Hackclub.com, Hackclub app, 11 a.m. Pacific time, 2 p.m. Eastern time. And we are going to start out with the reigning champion, Florida Panthers. This, of course, is going to be their alternate logo. So actually their sleeve patch logo on the front with the palm tree, the sun, and the hockey stick. All navy blue crown, upper visor, and button. And 20th anniversary of the Florida Panthers organization. So I told you guys we had some Panther stuff coming.
I'm digging that side patch. That side patch is thick.
And then honestly, it not having a logo in the back does not bother me at all, just because the side patch and the front logo are just like amazing.
Yep. I was like, at first I was really going to say that I wanted the Panther as the front logo, but I really don't mind the sleeve patch logo as the front. That's actually tough.
You know what's great about us showing off NHL hats is I don't have to hate on any of the hats like I do with the Yankees. So I'm digging this. It's very clean, very clean.
This is a very safe segment for Austin.
Yeah.
And if you guys didn't think this could get any better, yes, it is a Hat Club original pink under visor, black sweatband, Hat Club tag on the inside. And yes, this bad boy is 100% polyester made in China. So there's number one.
I do like the color on that. That's a tonal, right, Ben? It's not.
It is a tonal. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
I was gonna say it's not all downhill from here, which is great. Oh my god, I forgot his name. What's his face in here? Who's always asking for New York Islander hats?
Oh,
ooh,
interesting.
Just the straight up fisherman logo, severed head on the front.
Severed head.
Oh my gosh.
Light navy upper visor, crown and button, and 25th anniversary of the Islanders organization for the side patch.
Call that the Ed truck.
Yes. And of course, this one does have the NHL logo and Islanders colors on it. So 100% Justin cooked this one up because he is a huge Islanders fan. Good gray, black sweatband, Hat Club tag on the inside. And yes, this bad boy is made in China.
Yeah. I know that their Islander fans won't be disappointed for the next few months. I know Justin's cooking up a lot of Islander stuff, but I'm very happy he's also cooking up a lot of Rangers stuff. So can't complain.
Oh, yeah. All right, moving on to the Bay Area. There are going to be a couple Sharks hats in here. This is the first one with the 90s style sports script. So two-tone black and teal button, teal upper visor, of course. And the 90s, the OG logo as far as the Sharks logo on the side, which of course is my personal favorite. I like the angles on it more so than the current logo. This one is going to have a Sharks colorway, so a team colorway tonal NHL logo on the back, which is a nice touch. Good gray, black sweatband, Hat Club tag on the inside, made in China on this.
Now is John a Sharks fan?
I don't know, actually.
I feel like he's got to be, because the amount of Sharks hats we've dropped over the Ben's pondering. The amount of Sharks hats we've dropped so far the past month has been absolutely insane.
It has.
Oh, I got two comments on that. One is going to be, I mean, John is from the Bay Area originally, so he's a Bay Area sports fan.
Yeah.
But two, the Great Mall store is less than 10 miles away from where the Sharks play. So it's like, I was going to say, just based on proximity, it's a smart move to have so many Sharks hats, just because they go in the store, they'll go on the website, et cetera, et cetera.
I was kind of hoping on that 90s sports style that we would have put like the shark tooth, like on there as well. Like, that would have been cool. Since it's a variety pack and there's not like a centralized theme, I thought that would have been cool. But it's still a great looking hat, though.
I agree. Oh, I couldn't agree more. So, all right, moving on. This is actually going to be our first Detroit Red Wings for New Era. This is going to be a chrome white crown. Of course, the Firestone wheel with wings front logo, red button, red upper visor, and farewell season to the Joe. So 1979 to 2017. This does have the NHL shield on the back. Good gray, black sweatband, Hat Club tag on the inside, made in China. This is definitely one of the better ones of the collection. And I've already showed off some pretty solid ones so far.
I'm getting like mechanic name tag vibes from that side patch. So if your name is Joe and you live in Detroit, this hat's for you.
Yeah. It's even better if your last name is Lewis.
Yeah, there you
go. This one came as a surprise because I was not expecting us to knock this team out so quickly. Nashville Predators.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Damn.
Black. That. Yeah, black and navy blue two-tone, saber-tooth tiger head for the front, 10th anniversary or 10 season side patch there. And yes, this does have the NHL logo on the back. Why it has the 5 stars, I'm not entirely sure, especially considering the fact the 5 stars is usually reserved for the original NHL teams, which of course the Predators is not. But good gray under visor, black sweatband, Hat Club tag on the inside, made in China.
Only thing I would say about this hat is the side patch is cool. Yeah. But I feel like as a plain Jane, this would have hit a little bit for me, a little bit different, but not mad at it. Great looking crown.
I feel like I gotta remix the Lightning Pack Yellow Ranger in this one.
I'm liking it.
And now that you have the ability to, you can do what you please.
Yeah.
Next up, so another team that we're generally going to get a lot of teams for just because of the fact that we have so many stores in Southern California. Anaheim Mighty Ducks, good one. So maroon crown, black button, black upper visor, old school Mighty Ducks logo on the front, 30th anniversary for the side patch. So it is a blend of old and modern times as far as like having the current logo right there.
Yeah, I know.
Teal and black NHL shield on the back. Good gray under visor, black sweatband, Hat Club tag on the inside, made in China.
That one's sick.
Yeah.
Dope.
Gonna get cooked.
Yep.
Cooked up.
I'm gonna save this one for last. So there is another San Jose Sharks hat in the mix right here. Kind of another 90s style. So like the shark tooth style Sharks with just the white San Jose arch across the top. There, of course, is the old school 90s logo for the side patch. Tonal New Era flag, no logo on the back, good gray sweat or under visor, black sweatband, Hat Club tag on the inside, made in China on this bad boy.
Definitely a hat I could see someone wearing with jorts.
Yeah,
definitely a jorts style hat. Not that that's not a diss. I just feel like it would fit that aesthetic, that 90s aesthetic. It's a vibe.
I kind of agree with that actually. I love that. Another New York Islanders in the mix, two-tone this time, so light navy for the crown, teal for the button and the upper visor, and of course the full body primary logo from the Gordon Fisherman years. 25th anniversary side patch, of course. And this one's going to have a navy blue and orange NHL shield on the back. This one also good gray under visor, black sweatband, hat club tag on the inside, made in China.
Now that one released at Rosie, right? As a was it
yes,
a tonal?
absolutely.
Was it a tonal or was it also a two-tone?
I think it was a tonal. So, but I mean, they are getting this one as well, just based on proximity to how close they are to the arena and stuff like that. So,
I do like that. I do like that crown though. It's very clean.
Hey, Big Show, calm your tits, man. We're not even done yet. Next up, just because Chicago Hawk stuff moves really well. We got a two-tone variation on this one. Chrome white crown, red button, black upper visor, full color, team color primary logo for the front. This is going to be the 2013 Stanley Cup champions for the side patch. Black and red, so team coloring once again as far as the NHL shield on the back. Hat Club original icy under visor on this bad boy, so very nice touch for this one. Black sweatband, Hat Club tag on the inside, made in China.
I like it. I dig it.
Yeah. And the last one I have in hand, like I said, there's two that did not come in. I'll explain those here in a second. But here it is, the Dallas Stars that everybody has been fiending for. Forest green crown, black button, black upper visor, team primary logo in the front. 20th anniversary or 20 years in Dallas as the Stars organization, because of course they came from Minnesota. Originally they were the North Stars. Alternate logo is going to be the back logo, so the state of Texas with the star and of course the D on the back. And this one, Hat Club original pink under visor, baby. Black sweatband. Oddly enough, no Hat Club tag on the inside. Not the end of the world, but it is made in China, just like all the others.
Yeah, that Dallas Stars is definitely in there. So, out of curiosity, Ben, because all of these teams are NHL teams and NHL teams play on the ice, I'm curious as to why we went the pinky route instead of the icy route. I'm not mad at it because with certain teams and certain hat colors, it looks good, but I don't know.
I mean, obviously, because we don't have anybody from the design team here to, kind of discuss this, I feel like establishing yourself with the pink under visor, because the fact that was the first colorway Hat Club original that we brought out, I feel like that's kind of a smart move. But at the same time, because we were also the pioneers of the icy under visor, and as you were talking about, ice hockey, icy, kind of goes hand in hand. So I wouldn't be surprised if you see more icies in the near future.
Big Show, I was sitting here thinking they played it on grass, so then they should have made it Kelly Green. Sometimes the simplest things you just got to call attention to it. I'm very confident design team knew what they were doing. These hats look great. They look phenomenal. Shouts out.
They do. Great looking crowns.
So the two hats that, of course, I did not get in hand, and like I said, because we did a change in the schedule to drop everything on Friday, once again, 11 a.m. Pacific time, 2 p.m. Eastern, hatclub.com, Hat Club app. The two teams that are missing, one is another Anaheim Mighty Ducks. This, I believe, is going to be a white and maroon two-tone. And the second one is actually going to be a 1998 Vancouver Canucks. So the navy blue colorway, not the old school black, red, and yellow. So, Big Show, who's been just jonesing for a Philadelphia Flyers hat. I got good news for you, brother. February is going to be a really awesome month for you.
Oh, man.
It came to me in a dream. I didn't see any mock-ups or anything like that. That's all fake news. It came in a dream, Don't worry, they're coming.
So February is going to be a good month for you, Big Show. No bells on Philly side hats. A lot of good things can happen for you next month, Big Show. Honestly.
Yeah, dude. I mean, shit, you don't see me complain because we haven't dropped the Toronto Maple Leafs hat, and they're just dominating everybody right now.
I was really surprised that we haven't seen those. I mean, people were talking about the Lightning. I mean, I understand what do you call it? I know that the Carolina Hurricanes are not necessarily a team that's up in everybody's list, but I feel like I would like to see some of those hats done as well.
I mean, I'm going to throw it out there just because it's a Carolina Hurricane connection. Hartford Whalers, baby.
Ooh.
Again, like there's a lot, and since we're able to, didn't we do a team that was like antiquated and is no longer in the NHL? So that means the Thrashers could come back too.
Yep.
Yeah. I will admit this. So if anybody is a Boston Bruins fan out there, first off, fuck you. Dude, I fucking hate the Bruins. But it's even more upsetting that we're gonna drop a Bruins hat before we drop a Maple Leafs hat, and I feel like that's a personal attack to me by this company. So
you know
Justin,
what?
Screw you, pal.
I got it from my time in Boston and working at 47. God awful fans. Like
yes, dude.
They fucking hate their team if they're not having a perfect season. Like
yeah.
I'm like this was like during like their cup run too when I was there, because I was there 2012. So like this was during like their cup run, and like it was just fucking ruthless. And I was like, you guys have been good for a good amount of time. Like just fucking relax.
I'm gonna throw it out there. Because it's Boston and mostly Southie, it's ruthless and toothless.
I feel
that is true. That is
ReCap.
true.
I feel like the way Austin feels about the Yankees, Ben feels about the Bruins. So we found
it's so much worse than Austin's hate for the Yankees. Like
I don't know if you could hate the franchise more than I hate the Yankees though.
It's not a
I have never been so personally offended by, and let me say, this is hate on a level of, I've seen the Maple Leafs lose so many times in the first fucking round and so many times in my lifetime, just in the playoffs in general. But the amount of times they've gotten forced to a game 7 against the Bruins and then in fucking overtime, it's incredible. My heart has not exploded yet.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Last season being the most recent time it happened. So
yeah, that is true.
Hey, let's go back to hats. All right. It's been a while since we've really done a Spin the Block Sunday. And usually, typically for Spin the Block Sunday, we will, bring back older hats and such. But this time around, we've actually got a 6-pack of brand new hats. So some of these have already dropped in stores, so they may seem older if you shop locally. Starting with this
Ben,
one.
before you get into these, can you say the other 2 hats that you didn't get?
Oh, I said it. It's Anaheim Mighty Ducks in white maroon two-tone, and then the 1998 Vancouver Canucks.
Oh, okay, I might have missed that. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. On Friday, you'll see the photos of them. So
yeah.
But anyway, so if you guys have been shopping in the Arizona store, you probably already seen this. It is a black and olive green two-tone Arizona Diamondbacks with a snake head. Very good colorway on this, especially with the 1998 inaugural season side patch on the side.
It's like a python head almost.
Yeah, it's giving me like lizard vibes from Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's a very good D-backs. That might need to come home with me on Sunday.
Simple colorway there. Good gray under visor, black sweatband, no hat club tag on the inside. But this one is going to be made in China.
Cap Crusader, I agree. This is giving me horror pack vibes a little bit.
Anaconda.
Specific hunt for a blood orchid, if you will.
Yeah. I'm sorry, third. I'll do better next time.
Wow. So shout out to the AWAC style. So the side baddie on this 80s logo, San Francisco Giants, black crown button, upper visor, tonal flag. No logo on the backs because it is indicative or reminiscent of, the Snap-X back in the 90s. But this one's going to have a retro green under visor, black sweatband, hat club tag on the inside. And this one is made in China. So not a bad hat at all. And then, hey, go figure. Actually, there's 2 more San Francisco Giants. I don't know why this one is so San Francisco Giant heavy on this drop. But metallic silver script for the front, black crown button, and upper visor with the 2007 Ultra side patch.
I love that.
Yeah.
You know what I would like? Is this a green?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I'd either want it to be a gray, although I still love this hat. I think this is really good. Really good hat. I'd either like it to be a gray or a indigo blue bottom.
Actually, yeah, that would actually go really good with the side patch.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yeah, that's a good crown there. I like
This
that.
is a really nice one, though. If Chief doesn't pick this one up, I'm smacking him in the face with it the next time I see him.
That's funny. And like I said, there's one more Giants in the mix. So brown crown, burnt orange button, and upper visor. This, of course, is the jersey script, current jersey script. Black interior, metallic pewter, and brown on the exterior there. Another 2007 All-Star Game side patch, flat stitch baddie on the back. This one also a retro green under visor, black sweatband, Hat Club tag on the inside, made in China.
This would be a good fall hat.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Pumpkin patch vibes, you know?
Going on a hayride.
Yeah.
Through the pumpkin patch with that on. Yeah. I can see that. Very clean.
Okay. Why I'm laughing so hard is because it reminds me of 40-Year-Old Virgin when Seth Rogen is talking to Steve Carell's character about you don't meet nice girls in a bar, you meet them at a library or a pumpkin patch.
Yeah.
Oh man, that is very clean though. I do like that app.
Oh my god. 2 more to go. Austin, you're gonna fucking love these next 2. Let me tell you.
Wow.
New York Yankees, old school logo on the front in bright orange, black crown button and upper visor, but a brand new patch we've never used. Baseball Centennial 1839 to 1939.
Cool patch. I wonder if it could be used on a good team.
Oh! Bazinga.
Wow. Also pumpkin patch vibes on account of the fact that it's straight up Halloween colors. So
yeah, I was actually about to say that's definitely horror pack vibes for real.
I think that's the parking cone you hit on your way to the pumpkin patch vibes.
You're such a hater, man. So I know you're gonna hate on this one just because it's Yankees, but this is the last one for Sunday. I actually kind of dig this hat. Chrome white crown, metallic gold front logo, forest green upper visor and button, on-field logo for the 1998 World Series side patch. This one's going to have metallic gold, metallic silver on either side of the forest green flat stitch baddie. Hat Club original pink under visor.
Yes.
I'm not with that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, chat actually show the Yankee again, the other Yankee. I'm not doing this to rub it in your face, Austin, I promise. Yeah, this is a hat I definitely would want to do wool wear with. Like I was reading the comments and I was just like, I had to think back to a specific album cover and I was like, yep, okay. I'll see what's going on here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The next one that you showed, Ben, would have looked very nice in a Mets.
Somebody did point out that it's Boston Celtics vibes, which I'm actually like really noticing hard right now, which is kind of interesting. So I feel like the point in time when Kemba Walker was briefly on the Celtics, this would have been a great hat for him. And I don't mean that jokingly. I mean, Kemba Walker is like one of our biggest fans and supporters. And like I said, he was on the Celtics for a bit and all he buys is Yankees hats. So this would have been up his alley.
What terrible taste.
Oh my God. From the fucking Bronx. What do you expect? But anyway, I said these were Spin the Block Sunday. So they're going to be dropping this Sunday, 8 a.m. Pacific time, 11 a.m. Eastern time, hatclub.com, Hat Club app. So set your alarms.
Wow, Grambo, why Porzingis specifically? I understand the first half of that, but why Porzingis?
Maybe because he went to the Celtics and he was a Knicks before, but I mean, he bounced around a couple places.
Oh, he's got to be a Knicks fan. Just hating that Porzingis actually like lived up to his potential in Boston. So
okay, that's understandable. I just didn't put a lot of
that's
brain
my theory
into it, but you know.
I said we have a Hat Club app exclusive, and I'm not BSing you guys. Actually, I will say this will be a Hat Club app exclusive. It's also dropping at the Hat Club Melrose hat along with another color variation of basically a similar hat. But this is straight up Mexican vibes, LA Kings. So, of course, the green, white, and red for the flag of Mexico colorway on the interior of the primary logo, black crown, button, and upper visor. Mexican Heritage Night for the side patch. So, love that we're actually able to use this side patch.
That's a dope hat.
Yeah.
We also are releasing it, I believe. It's going to be an app exclusive, but also it's going to be available at the SoCal stores.
Oh, it's all three of the SoCal stores. My apologies.
I believe
I didn't know that. I just said Melrose by mistake because I was there last week and saw it, and that's why it was stuck in my head.
that is a very nice looking crown.
It is.
Yes.
That front logo is executed to perfection.
Yeah,
I like that. And the gold crown that was a nice touch.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very nice looking crown.
So the one thing I remember from the second variation that the SoCal stores are dropping, it's going to be a black crown, brown upper visor two-tone. So there are going to be two different variations at the stores. And these, of course, are going to be dropping on Monday, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, Hat Club app only. And obviously those three stores. Boom. Big Show, you could be Latino in your heart and still wear it, man. All right. So this is going to be the last drop of this next week that we're going to discuss. There are actually two drops taking place on Tuesday. The first one is going to take place at 8 o'clock in the morning West Coast time, so 11 o'clock East Coast time. The second, which is going to be our big collection of the week this next week, is going to be taking place 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, but I'm obviously going to go through the earlier drop first. Starting with Chana. This one's for you, of course. So San Francisco Giants, two-tone, black, brown button, brown upper visor. That is going to be a bone off-white colorway or even pearlescent on the interior with the metallic copper exterior for the 80s logo, SF logo. Very nice combination of metallic gold, copper, and metallic pewter for the 1984 All-Star Game side patch.
Yeah, I think this was a variety pack at one point, wasn't it?
This hat alone?
I thought so.
A variation of it, but I mean, it wasn't this specific side patch.
Got you. Okay.
Yes, I was going to say, and people in the comments saying this was a color story. The colorway was, but this is just a new variation of that same color scheme.
Okay.
What we are? No.
I really do think it was, man. I just have to go find it. I have it.
Goddamn. Oh, apparently it's just a restock then. So my apologies. I don't remember it being this.
Hey, we don't think just a restock.
No, I'm not hating on it. I could have sworn the side patch is different. All right, everybody says they got it, so fine.
Apparently, you're the only one who hasn't purchased that hat, Ben. So,
because I'm not a Giants fan. What do you expect?
Because I'm not.
The other hat that's going to be dropping, two-tone Shohei Ohtani side patch. So
that one I feel like we have dropped before.
Yes, I believe that one is also on restock
because it's black and indigo. Bada boom, bada boom.
Still a good looking hat.
Good gray. But this third hat has not dropped yet. It's only dropped at Great Mall so far. Somebody was asking, hey, we're going to drop any hats for the NBA All-Star Game, which, of course, is going to be in San Francisco at Chase Center. Yes, it's a brand new Golden State Warriors hat, and actually not too bad of one either. Navy blue crown, black button, black upper visor, metallic gold and black. Sorry. Eastern span is the word I'm looking for. Eastern span of the Bay Bridge front logo. And All-Star Game 25 for the side patch.
I really do like that All-Star patch. That's
so do I.
I feel like we can see that on the coin.
Got the Bay logo on the back, so boom. Well, Chana, I know you got it because I handed it to you and sold it to you. But good gray under visor, black sweatband, Hat Club tag on the inside, made in China. So yes, these three hats, Tuesday, 8 a.m. Pacific time, 11 a.m. Eastern time, hatclub.com, Hat Club app. And now on to the big collection. Tef, I really wish you had this set of hats because I feel like you would do it more justice in regard to like going through. But you're our guy, so you know the storyline behind this. You know how these are going to match with very specific shoes, etc. we had a different name for this collection, but of course we can't use that name, so we're calling it the Flight Pack.
Yeah, Ben, could you do me a favor and make sure we show off the Chicago first?
Sure.
Since that is the OG.
That is a valid point, actually. That was going to be somewhere in the middle based on how I pulled these out. So, all right, because we're going to go back and forth between me on the big screen, Tef on the big screen, because Tef's got some knowledge on this. So, anyway, Tuesday, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, hackclub.com, Hackclub app. This is the Flight Pack, and yeah, starting with Chicago Cubs.
Yes,
and that might be the one too.
Yes.
Yeah, pun intended.
Chrome white crown, red button, black upper visor, that old school Chicago script. And it is actually in chain stitch, which is supposed to be indicative of shoelaces. So
I did not know that.
That's very clean.
Damn.
Very classy.
So a lot of people are probably going to gravitate towards the OG Chicago colorway, but I would say there's a reimagined black toe that's coming out this year that I feel is a lot more in that alignment just because of the base color of the shoe being white and you have the black with the red accents. So, I mean, you're not wrong if you want to put it with a pair of Chicago's, because a pair of Chicago's pretty much goes with anything. But this is definitely like a black toe one I could see. For me, I would pair that perfectly with the black toe one. But a Chicago one or a lost and found one, I'm not mad at you if you do that.
Everything about this hat is beautiful. And then, yeah, much like you, Austin, until I actually held it in my hand, I didn't notice the chain stitch on the script on the front, but very, very beautiful detail to add to that. So for any of you sneakerheads out there, this is definitely the one that I would say is going to get cooked first.
Yeah, I mean, that's the most wearable. You could put this with Jordan 1s, Jordan 3s, 9s, 10s. I mean, shoot, if you really want to get tactical.
Yeah, I mean, every silhouette's
every silhouette.
red and black.
Yeah,
so,
you can do it with that, yeah. It's anything red, black, and white.
All right, I'm going to move on to this one next just because I'll explain the details on the rest of the hats. So there's 8 in this total collection. This one is number 2. So somebody was asking me recently, hey, when are you guys going to drop some more Boston Red Sox hats? Here you go. Black crown, black upper visor, red button, basic on-field logo, so red B, but that is going to be metallic pewter on the outline there. And just the alternate logo, so black and red double socks with the metallic pewter outline. Of course, this is supposed to be reminiscent of the physical copy of the shoes that they're based on.
Yeah, they're banned.
Flat stitch batting on the back, so red on one side, metallic red more specifically, metallic pewter on the other side. And this one is the second red under visor, black sweatband, Hat Club tag on the inside. And all these are made in China. So, Tef, break it down for us.
Yeah. So, I mean, Austin said the key word banned. So, I mean, obviously you can go that route. Specifically, I'm thinking 2013. If my memory serves me right, 2013. I think that would be the color red one that I would probably match up with it to get it the way that I would want. But I'm curious, would they have let us put an X on that sock or on those socks? Would they have let us do that?
That's a good question, because I'm curious if it's one of those things where it's like they don't want to mess with the integrity of the logo.
True.
That's the only reason why I would say probably not. But I feel like that would have been a good move.
Yeah. So I mean, we got the 2016 banned Jordan 1s. Then you have the 2013 Brett ones. The color from here, I think the 2013s would look better with it. It would be a better matching and pairing. But if you have the banned Jordan 1s with the X on the box, I think that could also go well too. But yeah, I mean, Brett 1s all day. If you got black, red, or anything in your collection, Jordan wise, this is again a great hat for you. Unless you're not a Boston fan, then maybe go a different route.
There we go. All right. So the reason why, obviously, the Chicago I showed up first for very obvious reasons.
Yes.
The reason why I went this one next is because these are the only 2 that come with 1, a red undervisor, but 2, these are the only 2 that do not have a 40th anniversary side patch. For obvious reasons, every other hat in this collection has a 40th anniversary side patch. You know why?
Hell yeah, 1985 was a great year, you know.
It was.
Fantastic year.
Fantastic year. So we are going to start the 40th anniversary collection with the Houston Astros first. Chrome white crown, black upper visor. That is going to be a safety orange button up top. This, of course, is the spring training logo from the mid 2000s. So the open star with the swirl around it. Black metallic pewter, safety orange. And like I said, celebrating 40 years of Colt 45's Astros baseball for the side patch. Metallic pewter and safety orange on either side for the flat stitch baddie on the back. Cool gray under visor, black sweatband, hat club tag on the inside, made in China.
These ones might shatter some wallets.
Yeah, man. This hat shatters expectations and wallets, as Austin was saying. But I mean, definitely here, you know, shatter backboard ones. For me personally, based off of how the colors are broken, you could get away with the 2.0s with this. But I know a lot of people will probably go the 1.0 route just off of the strength of the black on the visor. But I mean, again, it's a very, very clean execution. I wouldn't have thought to use that specific open star with the halo around it. So I mean, shouts out to, this is Jorge's pack, right?
Yeah.
Shouts out to Jorge for like really, really utilizing all the aspects of a front logo to kind of get that across. Because I know a lot of people would have, you know, you could go the 45 route, but I think that orbit around the open star was a nice touch. Cap Crusader, it's a shattered star. I didn't think about that.
Yep. I think that's part of it. But then I think from a color perspective, I'm going to go to the main screen because obviously I'll go back to the other one. I think the other portion with this is this one you can cram the colors needed more cleanly. Then I feel like with just a basic star H logo on the front, you might as well take up a little bit more space, especially with the swirl around it. But like I said, that's just a theory.
No, I think it's really, really nice how they did it. It was like, or how he put that together. And also like you said, it integrates logos from the Houston Astros that we typically don't normally see like that. I don't remember seeing many of those Halo open star logos even last year. So
I'm also really happy that it's just a normal size Astros logo and not a massive one. So huge help there. All right. We're going to stay in Texas for this next one. This one's going to be the Texas Rangers. This is going to be a two-tone as well. Brown crown, black upper visor. This is it's actually like a light stone button up top, light stone on the interior for the T logo. There is going to be a little bit of metallic pewter on the exterior there, but of course just kind of like earth tones going on. But once again, 40th anniversary, Texas Rangers baseball, metallic pewter on the inside of the state of Texas logo there. Metallic pewter, metallic red on either side of the flat stitch Batterman logo on the back. Cool gray under visor, black sweatband, hat club tag on the inside, made in China. So I was going to say, I see a couple people asking or making the comment, hey, is this a pinky or it should be a pinky? Do you agree with that, Tef?
No.
I think here specifically just for like, if we wanted to be spot on, I would have swapped the teams that Jorge did for some of the guesses that we're getting.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, right state, wrong city, if you want it to be accurate. But I feel like because we've done a lot of Travis style hooks and things of that sort, or speculatively we've done Travis hooks, I understand why he went this route. But definitely this is giving me more Mocha 1 vibes over that. I mean, I do understand why people would say the Travis Scott ones, but I just feel like this is more of a Mocha 1 type of situation because of the fact that there was a whole conversation between Mocha 1s and Travis's when they came out. So I'm more so going that route. I would rock this hat more so with a Mocha hat, a Mocha 1s instead of Travis's. But if you chose to wear the Travis's with it, wouldn't be bad at that choice.
Nice. All right, number 5. This one, interesting enough, came out as team colorway, so don't hate on it. Kansas City Royals, black crown, royal blue upper visor, white button up top, That is going to be the Royals script on the front. And once again, 40th anniversary Kansas City Royals organization. Flat stitch batting on the back, so a combination of metallic royal blue, metallic pewter, cool gray undervisor, black sweatband, hat club tag on the inside, made in China.
I mean, like this one, if you don't get the hook, I don't know what to tell you.
What? This isn't just for Royals fans? What are you talking about?
It's for Royals fans.
Yeah. Fans of royal things.
Hey.
No, I mean the giveaways in the name, but I wouldn't be mad if someone did sport blue ones with these. I wouldn't be upset at that. I think there's a sport blue 3s, I think would be another one. But if we're staying in the realm of Jordan 1s, then yes, Royals to me would definitely be the go-to here for that. On the other hat, shouts out to Saikuevas on IG chat for the other hat that we showed, the Texas. He was even talking about the Palomino one as possibly being a good combination for that. So I forgot about those. So shouts out to him on that. And
Saikuevas, long time hat shopper or hat club shopper more specifically. So one of my good friends from out here.
And he also said an interesting one for this one with the fragment ones for this. Now, again, is as a matching as a pairing, yes. Hook wise, do I think Jorge was thinking that route? Maybe not, but I feel like this was definitely more of a royal one hook. But if you got the fragments, flaunt them, brother. That's also another good pick. I will go that route.
Hey, it's Isaac. Don't ever feel stupid, man. I mean, we came up the name of this collection, this pack, like last minute because, like I said, we couldn't use the original name we were going to roll with. So don't feel bad.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I don't think the fragment. I mean, this is just kind of like a pack celebrating the one anyway. So like
exactly.
So like if the fragments would work perfectly fine with that. So or even a pair of union fragments.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got 3 left, and we're going to cater to Austin on this next one. So, New York Mets. So this is definitely before Austin's time because the last time I remember us using this logo specifically was when we did the neon pack back in like early 2020, or maybe it was like 2019.
And Cozy's hat too.
Yeah, Cozy. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
okay, I knew.
ambassador hat. Yeah.
Thank you.
But I think we brought it back one other time too.
40th anniversary for the side patch. So, but it's kind of interesting just because the color scheme on this one, it kind of looks more like crosshairs.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can agree with that.
Excellent use there. Way to go, Jorge.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, definitely here you're thinking of, I mean, definitely you have a choice of like, what was it? Not the Pollens, but the taxi, one, obviously. Yeah, taxis, you could go that route. Because of the white hits, you could also do the yellow ochre ones. I think like the ones that came out with the blue moon and the clay greens. That's another route you could go. Pollens, I wouldn't be mad if someone put Pollens with these, but definitely my first mind with the taxi ones.
I mean, Chief, but I wasn't wrong. We did the neon pack before Austin joined Hat Club, so I wasn't wrong about that.
S-Man OC, you are also right. I mean, this is definitely right up the alley with dunks and other things. But given that this is a pack that took flight in a specific year around a specific time, I was thinking more in the specific silhouette of a Jordan 1.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, you are correct. And Trippy Ricky. We got some people in here that know what they're talking about. New loves as well. Though the Air Jordan 1s before the highs. When Air Jordan 1s used to be mids and highs did not exist, at least for general public consumption.
I love it when the group chat gets involved in this stuff. Awesome. All right. This one, oddly enough, is not my personal favorite in the collection. The last one I'm showing is, which is exactly why I'm showing it last. But this one is definitely going to be top 2. Y'all knew I was gonna, just lean toward a block S Seattle Mariners, and especially in a gradient style. But this is gonna be a graphite crown. That is gonna be a stone colorway button up top, black upper visor. I mean, that's metallic pewter on the interior border there. But very nice that we went optic white in regard to the drop shadow for this one. 40th anniversary, Seattle
There's a
Mariners.
reason why
once
the drop
again.
shadow was used, Ben.
I know that. Come on. Stop it. 40th anniversary once again, and then flat stitch batting on the back. So a combination of the optic white, a little bit of metallic silver, and of course metallic pewter on the back there. This one is going to be a good gray, black sweatband, hat club tag on the inside, made in China, but it's also one of the only ones that does not have a tonal New Era flag on the side. So it is a stone going against the graphite crown, so it will pop out a little bit more.
Yeah. Yeah, so for me, like if we were really going purely shadow, then it would have been tonal, the color of the dome. But
Yeah,
to that point, the shadow 2.0s are also an option. But you know, if you wear either with it, I'm not mad if you do that. But yeah, I definitely could see like you could do that. You could even do the Baron ones with that.
or
yeah,
the
Baron
rare
is-
air ones. That's what I
Mm.
would put these with.
Yeah, that's actually. Let me show those again, Austin.
Rare air ones.
Well, hold on.
I think these are, was this 2014? I've had these shoes for a long ass time.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, you probably know better than me. I don't remember that release date.
You heard it here first. Austin's buying this hat.
I am. Yeah, I have an AJ1 tattooed on my leg, so I gotta
Mhm.
get something from this pack.
Oh, I know. I was there when you got it.
Mhm.
Nice. All right. Last one we got. So very similar in the color scheme, just kind of reversed a little bit. So this one is going to be a
Yes, CG. Those are.
yeah, it's going to be a stone crown, light gray button, light gray upper visor, metallic pewter front logo. So I just want to set it up before I show it off. So Detroit Tigers, hotness.
This one is sick.
I do like this.
Would never be able to afford the hook in real life, but
Yeah.
this one is sick.
Believe it or not, it gets better. A patch we've never used, the Roar of 84 40th anniversary, the 1984 Detroit Tigers World Series Championship. So not coked out Tiger, but this is tripping balls Tiger on the side patch here. So my second favorite Detroit Tigers logo, of course. Hold on one sec. Oh no. Oh no. Oh God. You're gonna notice it. You see that? Somebody in the warehouse marked this one up. So unfortunately, this one's not going to be for sale. Defect time.
Oh man.
But it is going to be metallic silver, metallic icy on either side of the flat stitch batty. And of course, this is going to be an icy undervisor, Hat Club original icy undervisor, black sweatband, Hat Club tag on the inside, made in China.
So I will say this: when I first saw this hat, because I was digging in the crates as far as thinking what the hook could be. I looked at the front logo and I was just like, it could be that, but I was also interested to see if like anybody did the Japan silver Air Jordan ones. I feel like that would have been cool. But then when I saw the metallic blue hits in the side patch, I was just like, okay, or the electric blue, I was like, okay, yeah, that's definitely Dior one vibes. But I wouldn't be mad if I saw somebody pop out with the Jordan 1, retro the Japan silver edition ones. That I feel like that would be an equally respectable shoe if you do not have the Dior's to rock with this.
Yeah, I was gonna say for everybody who's asking what size this is 7.25. So
oh yeah, that's my size. Yeah,
I was gonna say somebody's getting the defect one if you don't mind a little bit of pen on the back. So kind of a bummer that it came that way.
That's one. I think that is one of my favorites though from the pack for sure.
No,
100%.
I think the metallic pewter front logo on that is just nasty. So even if you don't have the Dior's, I feel like there's plenty of other shoes you could rock that with. Cool gray 11s, legend blues. There's a lot of different routes you could go with that.
So who's going first? Who's giving their bold top 3 here?
I mean, I don't think it's that bold of a top 3. I think it's pretty.
Well, it's more bold in the sense where it's just like obviously this whole pack is great, but it's like
the whole pack is great, but I think that Chicago with the chain stitch has to
Yeah.
be up there,
Yeah.
regardless. Like especially because of the chain stitch. I think that just kind of put it over. Um, I would go Detroit. No, I'll go Seattle in 2.
Okay.
And then I think I'm going Detroit with the top one. So
Nice.
I think that's my top 3. So
Yeah.
purely hat based and not the direct hook to the sneaker, that would be my choice.
I'm gonna go second just because, God damn it, you picked my exact same top 3. I went Detroit, I went Seattle 2, and I went Chicago 3. So, Tef, the floor is yours.
For me, just being the purist that I am, the Chicago chain stitch is going to be in my top slot.
Love that.
Just feel like that's the type of hat that's like a solid every day. You wear that every day.
Yeah.
That's going to be my number 1. Number 2, number 2, I think I'm going to go. Surprise people. I'm going to go to the Seattle number 2.
All right.
Yeah, that's my number 2. So, and then 3, I'll say is the Detroit.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so the same 3 hats, just
Same
different
3.
orders.
No, I mean, nothing wrong with that. So
Now, if
But
I'm
now-
going story wise, I think I got to go Chicago, then the band, Red Sox,
yeah,
and maybe that's and then story wise, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe the Seattle, the Shadow Seattle.
okay.
Yeah.
Because I feel like the Royals is, I feel like that, like I mean, like that one I've seen. It's a team colorway hat, so
Right.
But it's hilariously perfect.
it is
For
absolutely
for
perfect.
so many reasons.
Yeah. So, but I think like hook to sneaker, I think that's what I'm going with, rather than just like based off of headwear style.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think, Tef?
Story wise, I mean, yeah, then for me, I think the only thing with the Boston was that I really was hoping that somehow, some way we could have integrated an X in there somewhere.
Yeah,
I think
that
would have been a nice nod. But I mean, it's still as it is, it's really good hat. I think it's Chicago. I think the Seattle, just because S for shadow, that just makes sense. And then yeah, I'm with Big Show. Even though it is team colors, I still think that Royals is just, again, it's like you said, it doesn't have to do too much. It's team colors,
right.
And then also I said, I think we said it last year. It's like I like to see more Kansas City Royal hats. So there you go.
I put this one in the universe. It worked. No. Really, really big shout out to Jorge on this one, just because the fact that
and Jorge used to work at Nike too.
Yeah. Jorge used to work with my best friend who still works for Nike.
Very nice.
But no, I was gonna say, in regard to Jorge, I feel like we've talked a lot about Freddie, because Freddie definitely does very interesting materials. John has his avenue. Justin has his avenue. I don't feel like we've talked about Jorge as much in regard to like a lot of the collections that he's put together. And so for Jorge to get on the board early for a potential, pack collection of the year, and we're only 2 weeks in, really goes to show like how deep his creativity is.
Yeah, Big Show. This is this upcoming Tuesday, so the regular time for that pack.
Oh yeah,
definitely got to give Jorge his flowers. I think that this was a really, really well executed pack. I know it's an ode to Jordan ones, but really wearable hats.
Yeah, there's gonna be more coming up from Jorge in the very near future. Jorge was like getting all the ducks in a row type of scenario for the first part of his tenure here, and now he's cooking. So yeah, there we go. Yeah, go Ducks. But now he's cooking. So I know he's got I won't like give too much away, but Chinese New Year's is right around the corner, and I know that Jorge had something in mind for that.
Definitely. And I know where I would have put the X, Ben, if we couldn't have put it on the outside of the hat.
I would have loved to done an X over the Batterman.
Either X over the Batterman, or I would have liked the X over the Hat Club stitching on the inside.
See, that we could have done.
Yeah, because then we could have, and that would have been a customized, that would have been only that run of hats would have had that X. So.
That's a good call.
Hip hip Jorge.
You would probably hate that, Steven. You would probably hate that. Yeah. All right, you're on mute, Ben.
God damn it. I don't even remember touching it, which is weird.
Oh, Olabode, you said that? Oh, I missed it. So same wavelength. Same wavelength.
Asher asked when's the next ambassador pack dropping. I actually don't know. Was there something in January?
Nothing in January. I would say technically you could say February, but at no host specifically.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to give that away,
Okay.
even though we're only a few weeks away from that. But yeah, keep your eyes and ears open because it's a continuation of a project that Justin has been at the forefront of for the last couple of years, and so it's the new wave.
Yep. And shouts out to Houston again. Hope you guys are doing all right.
Wait, what's up with Houston?
Tef might be looking to cook something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, it was a subtle hint.
I love that.
Subtle hint. But yeah, and I mean,
sorry, my stupidity got the best of me.
No, you're good. You're good. Those are great chips.
Now, Tef, what do you think is with all the retros coming back?
Mm-hmm.
One, which ones are you absolutely having to go for? And then two, which I see this, like I get why Nike's doing it. They obviously want to see a resurgence of old silhouettes come back. You know, like we've kind of been in the dad sneaker era for a little over a year now. You know, they're kind of getting washed with the Vomeros versus everybody else. Like, what do you think it is going to be the silhouette that kind of makes a resurgence in 2025 based off of all the things that they're retroing?
So without getting on my usual soapbox, I mean, I like the fact that I think Nike is having that trouble where you're retroing silhouettes that have been timeless for a long time. Like for those of us that have collected sneakers for a long time, we don't really need incentive to buy, but it's like you're trying to bridge that gap with people that didn't grow up seeing metallic 5s,
right?
You know, bread 85s released like that. So for me, a lot of my cops are going to be probably more nostalgic for myself. So the bread 85s, I'm definitely going to go for. Metallic 5s, I'm definitely going to go for. You have some really good collabs coming out this month with Union, or excuse me, or this first quarter of the year with Union. So you're kind of having a little bit of that in there. We're seeing things like I saw the Mellow 12s kind of get teased. I don't know if that's coming out the first quarter of this year. I didn't look too close at it, but I think this year is honestly going to be the year of the Sunder. I think that it was a silhouette that dropped last year that a lot of people thought about. Then the Kids the Immigrant collaboration kind of pushed it to the forefront. Okay. So I think we're going to get a lot more colorways of the Sunder this year. Just John with another good Grail that's coming back, the undefeated 4s. We got great 5s coming. We got Galaxy foams coming first part of this year that's releasing around All-Star Weekend. So like for most of us, that's like a commemorative moment. So when I think of where sneaker culture is now versus where it used to be, I think that I'm living the dream that my younger teenage self had, where it's like you had literally all the things you could have wanted. It's like an all-you-can-eat buffet of like sneakers that you want. And it's what you wanted. You wanted to walk into the sneaker store and be able to cop what you wanted without a whole bunch of resistance.
Yeah, and I think you might see that continue though, which I'm not opposed to. Like it's what sneaker collectors have always wanted, and like I mean, I was so frustrated with Nike over the past like 3-4 years of not being able to hit on shit without paying resale, and like I think that this is much needed. I was a little bit like I don't know if they have some other things that they're kind of keeping like tight, but like I was surprised about the lack of 5s in what I saw that was releasing in 2025.
Yeah, so, I feel like we have years where they like really indulge in a certain silhouettes. Like there was a year of the 6s at one point where they were like really going, like you had the champagnes and you had the slam dunk 6s. So I think that there's sometimes where they were listening to the audience, so to speak, as far as like give us retro, like your infrareds, Give us those types of sixes, sport blue sixes, maroon sixes, but then also give us new, I guess you could say, colorways of that as well. So, I mean, for me, I was pissed off because I wanted the cool gray 11s for a long time and they refused to give us them until like recently. So I think they're opening up the vault. I think it's good. I think that it brings more press and coverage around the brand and around the company. I'm thinking it's definitely going to be a good year to be a sneakerhead. And this is the last thing I'll say because I could talk about this for hours, but I think the same thing that's happening in sneakers is happening within Fitteds, where you're having so much volume of great product that's releasing. So where if you're in the community for the wrong reasons, you weed yourself out.
Right.
If you're here to resell, this community probably isn't going to be popping for you because everybody is kind of has the opportunity to design and has those chances to buy what they like. So I think it's a great time for people who are real collectors because now you get to buy what you like. And if it sells out, cool. If it doesn't, I got something I liked anyway.
And there's like a lot of things that I could like bring back that I had that I just beat to shit. Like I think the Aqua 8s are coming back, right? So like that was a pair in college I wore into the ground. So literally couldn't wear them in winter because in upstate New York it gets very snowy and slushy and the pavement's wet. So my socks would get fucking wet if I wore them. So I'm excited about those. I mean the Mellow 12s I need to get and they're releasing alongside my birthday. So like those are ones that I haven't had since 2004 or whenever they released. I can't remember. 2005 maybe. Yes, I can't remember. So but those ones are definitely ones I had to get. But yeah, I'm with you. I think I wasn't expecting you to say like I thought you were gonna say like it was gonna be like there's a lot of 4s that are re-releasing. So I thought you were gonna say like the 4s were gonna be like the silhouette of the year. So
yeah, I mean you got the Nigel 4s that are coming out that have been teased. I think that's gonna be a shoe that's gonna be very polarizing. I mean, you had the grandma's driveway, and then you also had those colorways that came out. So the green pair and then the black pair as well, the pavement colorway, excuse me. So I mean, when you have stuff like that going on, when you have collabs, then you have original colorways dropping. And then that's just at Nike. We're not even talking about Saucony. We're not talking about New Balance. We're not talking about ALD collabs.
Right.
And in those pockets that make sense for them as well. So I think the first half of this year is going to be pretty brutal. I mean, we got reimagined UNC 1s that are coming out the top half of this year. So it's like, what the Kobe 8s as well. You got the Year of the Mambas that I saw. I think Jalen Brunson played in not too long ago. Please forgive me if I'm butchering the colorway name of that shoe, but it's like the shoe with the snakes. Yeah, Chano. We got the diamond turfs that are coming out. So you got trainers, you got silhouettes, you got actual real stuff. So I think I agree with you. I think the 4s are definitely. I think the 4s will drive this year a little bit more.
Were there any? I saw they're bringing back a lot of the undefeateds. Were there a lot of collabs that were coming back? I didn't think I really saw any.
No, I mean Union. I mean you have Union Fragment.
That's I did see those. The
coming
ones,
out. Travis Fragment as well. So I mean you have collabs on that, and then you also have just. Yeah, I mean, I don't think any of the original shoes, at least, have been announced that they're going to re-release. But that just goes to show, like with collabs, brands typically don't like to re-release those collaborations because it kind of devalues the value the original release has. So, I mean, from what I've seen, it was like basically a combination of like a Shadow in Chicago for the Union ones that I've seen so far. It's going to be a lot of good stuff you'll be able to spin the block on a lot.
Are you picking up the Black Cats?
I'm contemplating that. Yeah. I'm more of a Black Cat 4 fan, but I respect Black Cat 3s.
Yep. I agree with that.
Yeah. So I gotta go back to the comment in regard to over on IG. So Cultivating Cool asked for more NHL Fitteds. You came in a little bit late. I'm not hating on you. Friday, you're gonna have a beautiful day on Friday in regard to NHL Fitteds because we have a shitload dropping that day. But then also Cultivating Cool is dropping in some stuff in regard to the sneaker discussion you guys are throwing out there. So I didn't want him to feel neglected.
Oh, no, he said as much as the forest will sell, the ones have strong release. Yeah, I think the one's power this year is going to be collaborations. I think that the collaborations are going to move a lot of those, but at the same time, I think it's good. I mean, we got the 85s dropping, we got the reimagined Black Toe ones, we have the reimagined UNC ones. So there's a lot of good stuff dropping the first part of this year.
S-Man OC. So I got to answer this because he kind of called me out on it, and I've been kind of quiet letting you guys talk. But that's more because it's not that I'm not into shoes. Like I've talked about this over the years that we've been doing recap, and the fact that this is our going into our 5th year of doing recap, by the way.
Wow.
I wear a size 15. It's fucking hard for me to find shoes. So it's like, it's not that I'm not into shoes or the sneaker game or anything like that. It's just by default and by the lack of, availability for me, I can't really get into it. So I do have a few pairs. I try to find some stuff that's going to match with obviously basketball jerseys I have, a couple hats that I have, etc. I still want a pair of 4s, but I feel like I need to try them. Like find a pair in my size that I can actually try on before I buy them.
Yeah.
Whoa. Big Show. Did you say I'm under 6 feet tall? What the fuck are you talking about? I'm taller than Damian Lillard, bro. Oh man. That's funny. So yeah, that's the only reason why. And so, but it's just like in regard to from a knowledge perspective, as far as what Tef knows, what Austin knows, and especially a lot of other people in the community, like I just like to learn. So I'll just kind of sit back and keep my mouth shut, and yeah. And that's Big Show 6'10". Okay.
Tef, are you planning on picking up any of the lows, like the 1 lows, or I don't think I've ever seen you wear any 1 lows or some 11 lows.
I have a few.
Okay.
I mean, I have the I put it was a check-in, so it's not it doesn't live on my feed, but for Lewis's Phillies, I did that with the medium olive Travis Scott ones.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, I rock with 1 lows. I think the Chicago 1 lows are supposed to be re-releasing this year.
So yeah, they are. That's what I was asking. Yeah, they are.
I like those. Those are really good chino pants, kind of dressing down a suit if you just are going to brunch and hanging out with like the friends of the homies. So I think like stuff like that to me are cool. Zion 1 lows, another good example. I mean, I think for
the Obsidians are coming back too, which I think
I did see that. Those are the lows, right? The Obsidian lows.
Yeah, Obsidian lows, which I think will be an easy pop as well. So I think it's
what's up, Gat?
Yeah.
So like, no, I think this is definitely the year of. Yeah, I think I probably will have a lot more 1 lows coming out of this year than I've probably had in a minute. But I'm happy about that because they're coming out in OG colorways that I find myself wearing pretty often.
Yep. Cool.
Anything else we need to go over that we forgot about?
I don't think so. Just go cop a duffel for $30 if you want to.
30.
The new low price that's going to stay too, from what I'm hearing. So, great releases coming up.
Yes, they are.
And I took a look at February, March, and April. February is going to hurt a lot of wallets. That's all I'm going to say.
Especially if you're a Glenn Campbell fan.
Yes. Yeah. And
that's actually a huge clue I just gave away.
It is. Yeah. And then, a fan and Hat Club loves love, so we're always going to do something around Valentine's Day. So, and you definitely will not be disappointed. There is a metric shit ton of styles releasing.
Yeah, I know Virginia likes to say Virginia's for lovers, but Hat Club is for lovers.
Hat Club is for lovers. So, turn into a license plate frame.
Yeah, and New York is for haters. So,
oh my god.
Oh god, that's gonna get clipped.
Actually, no, I
go around the community.
I take that back. Massachusetts is for haters. I think we can all agree upon that.
No, yeah, Massachusetts is for haters. They wear proudly masshole bumper stickers.
Yes.
So and they They wear it with a badge of honor. So
That was yeah, John. I feel sorry for anybody that's from New York. Caught a mean straight from Ben for like no
Yeah.
I was
reason.
kidding. I fucking
Uh-huh.
love New York. Come on.
No, but
Dope.
you know,
Yeah, so thanks everybody for tuning in. Again, everybody out in LA, please stay safe.
indeed.
Have a bag ready to go if you need it. Have an action plan. Don't be stupid and sit around if you if there's a potential that you might need to evacuate. So
Yep.
we wish everybody all the best,
Definitely.
including like our staff out there. We all have friends out there too. I have a few friends who have been without power since yesterday.
Damn.
And they still don't have it. I don't think they're getting it back. I mean, the lines are burned up.
Yeah, I was gonna
So,
say it's a tough one to reestablish. So.
yeah, I don't know how
Yeah.
that's gonna happen, but shout out to everybody in LA. Please stay safe.
Thanks.
And we're still battling the cold out here, man. Like Baltimore is brick right now. So
Yeah, we're dealing with 20 degrees, and apparently we're getting a sleet snow mix. Why? I
Yeah.
think the hands of fate decide to put southern drivers in snow conditions,
Right.
or
That's
icy conditions.
yeah, we got 5 inches of snow, and
Damn.
everybody's panicking, and like they're just not prepared down here. Like they don't really have like good plows or anything. Which, you know what really pissed me off when I lived in Boston? Boston has terrible plow system for being a snow city.
Wow.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it fucking drove me nuts. They use regular pickup trucks with plows on them instead of an actual snow plow. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, it's
Yeah.
literally across a 4-lane highway. It's just like 6 pickup trucks driving alongside each other. I'm like, this is the dumbest shit of all time. You've been in snow for 250 years now. Like, come on,
Like,
figure it
you
out.
have ample time to prepare yourself.
Yeah. So,
But-
At the same time, I will give Boston, the state of Massachusetts, credit because they actually own snowplows, unlike the state of Oregon, which always has to rent them from Southern Washington or Northern California.
In my years in Boston, I saw an actual snowplow maybe once. So it was always a pickup truck with a fucking plow on the front, and I wanted to pop the tires on that thing for just
like,
being
get out of
stupid.
here.
Yeah,
Get on here.
for just being stupid and not prepared.
Poor Mr. Plow.
Poor
Yeah.
Mr. Plow. But no, for real, guys, for those that are in the LA area, leave the hats behind. Material items are replaceable, but human life is not. Definitely want to make sure you guys get out of there safely. And definitely for those that are still battling and being able to be there with family, we're sending good vibes and prayers out to you guys that you guys can make it out safely, and hopefully this ends soon. So, folks can go back to their lives as best as they can, or rebuild, if they've lost. So
Terrible start to 2025.
1000%.
Hate it. So, everybody, please stay safe. And we're thinking of you.
Oh yeah,
For sure.
Be good humans. 2025. That's the motto right there. Be good humans. So
yeah, Chief, got to wear heat down here so I can melt the ice on my driveway.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Headstands going down?
Yeah, just like pretty much Columbus short, stomp the yard, going across my driveway to make sure that we got to keep the driveway warm.
Yeah. Oh god.
Space Hippie, I would never say that. That is hands down one of my favorite places to go. Even though the result was not what I was asking for, still had a great time. This is also why I never hate on Ohio State fans. Like, I've been present for 2 Rose Bowls where Ohio State beat Oregon.
Oh.
And both times, Ohio State fans that were around me, class acts. And I don't mean that sarcastically. I had a great fucking time. Michigan fans, on the other hand, y'all are kind of pricks. You could take a lesson from the great state of Ohio.
Oh, man.
Which is why the most astronauts apparently come out of there. So,
and you know what's funny? The most amount of douchebag athletes that I've met in my career have been Ohio State players.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of wild.
So
That's
yeah.
crazy.
But my name is Eric, and myself evidently have a little rivalry going into this weekend. So he's a
Oh.
Broncos fan. It seems.
Oh
like. I
shit!
didn't
Go
realize
Bo
that.
Nix! Go Ducks, baby!
No,
Whack.
man. No.
You said, "Oh man." Listen, at the end of the day, we're all friends here, So if someone's team has to be on the couch,
I think we can all just agree that we're sick of the Chiefs. So
Yes. Oh
yeah.
my god.
So I think everybody here can agree on that at least. So So
Mhm.
go Ravens, go Bills, and then let's pray the Chiefs lose next round.
Who do they play? What game?
They
who do they play the
play
winner of?
And we get the worst seed, right?
the
Of
worst
whoever.
seed going into it. Yeah. So, and then which I think would be if the Broncos win, it would be them, right? Because I don't think I think the Broncos are lower seed than the Steelers.
Hey, last time they played, what 38-0 final score against the Chiefs? Bada boom. I don't care if nobody of their starting staff played. That's still a statement game right there.
Yeah.
I was like, man, it's like Madden. Somebody just dropped the sticks and just let.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Chargers. I think the Chargers have a higher seed. So.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember. But either way,
I don't know.
Justin Herbert, go Chargers. Bo Nix, go Broncos. Bucky Irving, go Ducks again. Go Buccaneers. It just sucks that Marcus Mariota is a Duck as well and has to take the loss this week. So sorry, brother.
All right, let's make our predictions before going into the weekend here, and then we'll log off here. So, and then we can see who ends off on a better foot there. Broncos, Bills.
Broncos.
Damn.
I'm gonna say Bills.
Damn. Yeah, they're not going into the Ralph and beating the Bills. That's just not going to happen. Steelers, Ravens.
I got Ravens.
Sorry, David.
Ravens as well. Chargers, Texans. I'm going Chargers.
Yeah, I would have if the Texans were healthy. I would have said Texans.
Yeah. Texans were my favorite going into the season for AFC champs, but they just fucking got the injury plague.
I hate that I'm saying this, but I've got Texans only because I don't know if Justin Herbert's wide receiving core is going to show up or not.
Yeah, but the Texans don't have a wide receiving core. They're all hurt.
Yeah,
but they've got a better run game than the Chargers. So
yeah, again, but then the Texans defense has to stop the Chargers if the Chargers don't stop themselves. So on paper, the Chargers should win, but it's close enough to where if the Texans squeak by and beat them, I just don't want them to have to face a fully loaded or fully healthy, Chiefs team where I don't feel like that game's going to be as competitive.
Yeah. All right, and then NFC Packers, Eagles.
Go Pack, go!
Wow, Philly.
I'm going Eagles. I think that defense too good.
I was gonna say the only reason why the Packers lost to the Eagles this year is because it was not on U.S. soil.
So I like the Packers. They're a young squad. I like them. Commanders, Bucks. We know Ben's going with the Buckies.
Well, and I'm saying Buccaneers. The first game of the season, the Buccaneers won it was between 13 and 17 points. So,
what are you going with, Tef?
The Buccaneers have shown me a lot, but the NFC South was just abysmal this year. I don't know, something about Jaden, man.
Jaden Daniels is him.
Yeah, I'm feeling odd.
He's Timothy.
It pains me to have to say this to you, Ben, but I'm gonna go Commanders just based off of what I'm seeing from him. Now again,
trade.
But you know what? I feel like he's having the type of season that CJ Stroud had last year.
So no doubt. I was gonna say it's a tough pick, but it's just like based on game one. And then if you look at the trajectory of both teams, Commanders have been winning games, but Buccaneers have also been winning games just by a larger point margin. So
I co-sign Chiefs take. I think that's going to be. I think that's going to be the game of the weekend. I really do.
I don't disagree. I think Steelers Ravens is going to be really good, and I think Bucks Commanders is going to be really good. I'm going Commanders. I think Jaden Daniels is going to be a top 5 quarterback in the next 2 years. So like he's amazing.
Yeah, because you got
super
Pat,
fun to watch.
Joe. Yeah, I'm not mad at that take. You have Pat.
All right, let's sit down here, Chief.
Joe, Lamar. I'm not in any particular order. I'm just counting off 5. So I feel like I'm just trying to figure out who he would knock out of the 5th slot.
For right now, I mean, I think probably Herbert. He'd knock Herbert out of there.
Yeah,
Okay.
I believe that.
So
Herbert doesn't run as often as he used to. So
yeah. So I think you'd knock Herbert out of there. But I mean, you got right now you got Lamar, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Herbert, and CJ Stroud. I think are my top 5.
Wow, just once again, neglect for Baker Mayfield.
I don't think he's my top 5, dude. I like
Baker?
him. I like him, but I don't think he's not in my top 5 right now.
How is Baker not in the top 5?
He's top 10. He's top 10, but he's not
my
5.
God.
And then final game, we have Rams versus Vikings. I'm gonna go Vikings.
Skull, baby.
Yeah, I'm really happy for Sam Darnold. Like,
this is a turnaround year for him. I think, as far as just how he's been performing, and I personally want a rematch of that Lions Vikings game because that was good. I mean,
that was legit.
Yeah, it was. The score didn't make it seem that way, but I think the Vikings go into that game playing angry, and that's a really good game.
Mm-hmm.
Drew H, and then this one also goes to Austin. The fact that y'all don't think Baker Mayfield is a top 5 quarterback, like what stats are you looking at?
I mean, you're talking this season, or are you saying in general, Ben?
This season.
Okay, this season, I can accept that. I can accept that.
No, this season, I would say
even
that.
Last season, he was a top 5 quarterback.
This season, I would say that. But like, if I were to do my top 5 quarterbacks in the league, I would put. I mean, you can't. We're also then negating Mahomes. Like, if we're.
Well,
if
Mahomes
we're just doing
arguably one of the worst years of his career. So
right, I know, but we're not talking about this season. We're just talking about in general. So.
Yeah, which was crazy. I understood the shade, Austin, but when you said CJ Stroud in place of Pat, I
honestly just forgot about Pat. I honestly forgot about Pat. So, but I'd put CJ Stroud above Justin Herbert in all honesty.
Which is fair. For me, I feel like it's going to be CJ and Jaden battling out for that last slot for number 5. I mean, yeah, because I don't want to talk about what Atlanta does.
We don't have ill will towards Baker, Ben. We do not.
No, I'm just going based on actual statistics.
I mean, they've won. I mean, have the Buccaneers? This is the back-to-back season they've won the NFC South title, right? Or 4 years straight. Okay. So.
Oh yeah.
For on my list, Chief, I got no particular order: Lamar, Pat, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, and then my 5th slot right now, Herbert. I'll put in my 5th. Herbert. I'm not mad at putting Herbert in my 5th slot for that. But,
yeah, Baker had the most picks in the league.
So what?
Well, I mean, Rashad again, Goff.
No, that's not accurate at all. I'm pretty sure Jameis Winston still had the most picks in the league.
Yeah, I'm looking at the stat sheet right now, brother.
Okay, and where does he rank in passing yards, completion percentage?
He's 3rd in passing yards and in TDs, so he's got that.
What about completion percentage?
Completion percentage. Let's see. Do you want QBR or do you want pass or completion percentage?
Completion percentage.
Completion percentage. All right. Well, I can't do completion percentage because it's giving me all the guys that threw one pass and made one.
Okay, yeah.
And that's like a list of fucking 50 people. Let me see. Let me just go back to passing yards so that way I can see what his completion percentage was 71%, which was very much on par with the top 5. Yes. I'm not saying, Ben, we're not saying about this year. We're just saying in general, like top 5 QBs.
Yeah, and then Rashad, like to your point, like Goff. I'm not disrespecting Goff this year. I mean,
Right.
it's like, yeah, he's definitely a top 5 this year. But if you're speaking generally, like that takes into account MVPs, championships, team success, deep playoff runs. That's why Joe Burrow is in my top 5 because
Yeah,
the
because
Bengals
I
have
mean,
had deep playoff runs.
Josh Allen's completion percentage was pretty dookie, actually. So
Mhm.
like 63%. And
Terrible.
yeah, 63%. And like the top 5s are like in the 70s. So
Yeah.
but
I was talking about this year. So
yeah. But I mean, like I have to give all props to Josh Allen. I've never been like the biggest Josh Allen fan, and because he's been such a liability. And like I 100% think he should win most improved player, even though he's been incredibly good over the past few years. I still think he needs to win most improved player this year because he did not turn the ball over, and that's his biggest thing.
Next year,
He is a
I
top 5
miss
commercial maker.
I miss his
will give him
progressive.
that.
He got him in a bolo tie. What was it last year?
No.
That was Johnny
You're
Manziel.
thinking of
Manziel,
Johnny
okay.
Football.
Yeah.
Okay. Wrong.
Same aura.
Same auras. But no, I mean, like I said, no disrespect to Baker. I mean, I think what he's done with the Bucks has been great. Same with I mean, Labode this year. I mean, it would be between Darnold and Josh, but I feel like because
It's
Josh,
got to be Darnold.
but I feel like because Josh were the Bills a top 5 seed in the AFC last year?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, yeah,
I mean,
I
I think Darnold's gonna win it. I could even see Goff winning it, honestly. But I think Darnold's gonna win it. But like just as like because everybody else in the world thinks that Josh Allen was like God for the past 3 years. I did not think that, like, because he fucking turned the ball over 12 times a game last year and all the years prior. So where like this year he has single digit turnovers. So, and I think that should be commended with most improved player.
Bryce Young. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I don't know about that.
For
the
what?
fact that Bryce,
Two
the
games?
No. I mean in regard to Sam Darnold, just flat out by everybody considered a bust, a failure, whatever. And then all of a sudden this year, it's just like, holy fucking shit, who is this guy?
It's the same thing with Baker, though. It's like the same exact thing with Baker. Like Baker was on a terrible team
last season as well.
Right, but Baker was on a terrible team in Cleveland. He gets on a respectable team, and a terrible team in Carolina. He gets on a respectable team. He's good. Same with Darnold. So
yeah, I mean, like I said, I think, I feel like Bryce Young, like just the simple fact that the Panthers had no chance to make the postseason, and they essentially just sacked the Atlanta Falcons' whole. Like they needed to win that game to make it into the postseason. Don't get me started on the Falcons to give guaranteed money to Kirk Cousins after an Achilles injury, only to switch mid-season and put out reporting saying, "Oh, we're going to release Kirk Cousins." It's like, what are y'all doing?
I mean, it must be nice to be rich to be able to just like do that. So,
but they're not. They're absolutely not. That's the problem. Poor fiduciary management from a general management perspective.
I will say I was very delighted that Michael Penix was the starting quarterback in the loss, which basically eliminated the Falcons from playoff play. So that's just the duck in me, baby.
Yeah, no, listen. I mean, listen. I look at it from the perspective of, hey, man, you pay a guy to be your front man, and then he starts sputtering, and then you yank him. It's like, well, at this point, what do you really expect from that team? Shador going to New York or Las Vegas. I think there's gonna be a way that he's gonna angle to get to Vegas.
I think he's Vegas. Yeah, I think he's a Raider.
Yeah.
I think
I want to make a prediction for next season real quick that I think is going to be absolutely hilarious because I feel like it's totally on brand with the organization. So I got Drew in here. First off, Oregon has 34 national championships. JJ has 1 in football. So suck it there. 2. Yeah, I agree that Darnold will not be a Viking next year. He's going to get, scooped up in free agency. My prediction for that is the Jets are going to be the fucking idiots that sign him and bring him back full circle.
I don't think he'd go back to New York.
I would hope not for his sake, but it's like if they're going to give him millions and millions of dollars, I mean,
Yeah, but I
Why would you
mean,
say
see and go, Ben. See and go.
No, I mean, I think they would be that would be very odd for them. I mean, I think the Vikings probably re-sign him, but I don't know to like for what deal. I don't think it's a long-term deal. I think it's probably a short-term.
I don't think it's a bad idea for them to re-sign him to a couple-year contract, have your first-round draft pick, pull the Aaron Rodgers, sit on the bench for a few years, learn a little bit more, come in, be the franchise guy for the next 10, 15 years. So
Yeah, third in line. I feel like it's either a short-term contract or they franchise him. I think those are the only two. But it's just, I mean, I feel like Sam Darnold his career arc is essentially like Kirk Cousins is. Like I legitimately feel like that's exactly what's going to happen. A team will see him, they'll see how he performed, completely forget that he's got Justin Jefferson on his wide receiving core and everything else, and then think, oh, he could do that for us. And then he gets there and your receiving core isn't that great, your defense isn't that great, and then you wonder why he doesn't magically save your franchise. I mean, literally, that was the Kirk Cousins route because he got the guarantee money from, what was it, Washington? I think after he left the Vikings, didn't do anything there, and then the Falcons just said,
that.
Exactly. That they stopped at watching that clip.
I think we can all agree, though, and we can probably end it on this. Bo Nix, worst haircut in the NFL.
Why? Because he looks like Johnny Unitas, who was a great fucking quarterback.
Oh my god!
No, I don't disagree with that. Every time I see him without his helmet off, it's like, oh my god, you went to Oregon, bro.
Yeah, no,
I'm like from the South, so it makes sense.
Yeah, I'm like, something's not right there. Like he's got to be off his rocker a little bit to think that that's an acceptable way to have your hair.
Facts. No, pin high TTV's coming.
That's a valid point, actually.
Yeah, he does. He is Guile from Street Fighter. Yeah.
Or Bo.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, Bo Nix, worst hair in the NFL by far.
And Drew, I'm going to throw this one out again because earlier you said, Ohio State has 2 losses this season. One obviously was to Michigan. Remind me, who was the first loss they took to? Anybody? Who did Ohio State first lose to in the college football season?
They lost to Oregon, but
goddamn right they did. Don't tell me Oregon couldn't beat Ohio State. Yeah, they didn't beat them in the Rose Bowl, but they fucking beat Ohio State.
Wasn't it a really close game though?
Yeah, it was a 1-point game, and Will Howard, ran,
it sound like they
kneeled at the clock basically,
like beat him down.
Oregon, how the god damn it, dude. Meaningless game. Yeah, Oregon goes undefeated in their first season of the Big Ten, wins the Big Ten championship. Yeah, that totally meaningless season. Jesus fucking Christ.
Well,
it did fucking matter. You don't stay undefeated by fucking losing. Like, where the fuck is your head, man? All right, I'm done.
Damn. Oh, what about your boy Bucky? Last quick thing. Bucky almost spoiled things there for Mike Evans.
Yeah, I was kind of concerned about that, but I mean, they were like triple TVing Mike Evans because you got to think that the Saints knew what was in play.
Yep.
In that scenario, and then but it was the right play. Baker with the pitch to Bucky and then just loop it in for a touchdown because go up 8 is like the most important part. The fact that they were able to get the ball back is actually a real testament to the defense that I've hated all season long and stepped up at the right time. And then, of course, all the Bucs had to do was kneel it out. And so the fact that they were ballsy enough to run that play to get Mike Evans over 1,000 yards. Class move.
Yep.
$3 million he got for it too. So that had nothing to do with it.
Absolutely nothing.
All right, folks.
Bro, I'm not even gonna watch the fucking Cotton Bowl. Like, I don't give a shit about college football anymore this season. Like, I don't know why you say you have to watch it. You don't.
Chief, I feel like it was the most that like incentives came into play in the last leg of the last couple weeks of the season. I think that there's more talk about it, I think, than ever before, because I think so many people were close where like I think other times it's like just people have demolished their incentives. So
Yep.
Yeah.
So I mean, but hey, Ben, at least one of our teams won a bowl this year. Syracuse Holiday Bowl champions against Washington State.
Yeah.
Worth the squeeze.
Already, yeah, it's like of all the years that they have to expand into a 12-game or 12-team playoff format, of course it's the one year that Oregon goes undefeated. And
they'll be
fuck
back.
my life.
They'll be
They'll
back.
be back. Yeah, they'll be back.
Oh, of course. They'll be back next year. Like I'm not that concerned about it. So
Yeah, and you know what was even funnier is that flip the script. You did the exact same thing that they did in real life.
Shit was fucking rigged, man.
The game was clairvoyant.
Yeah.
Very. Oh my god, it was basically the halftime score.
Yeah.
Because the actual halftime score in the real Rose Bowl was 34-8, and then flip the script, the final score was 33-9, Ohio State. Like I could not fucking believe that.
Jeez. So next year we don't play flip the script before the bowl game. So
I've done it all year, and it's like even if I lost, it's like, well, Oregon actually won on Saturday, so
yeah, that was true. Yeah.
God. All right, I'm gonna go cry now.
All right, y'all. Well, it was great
right.
hanging out with you guys. Great product releasing over the next week. We'll see you guys later. In LA, stay safe, please.
Yes, sir.
Please. Last comment, 406 Brims. You Husky fans just hating on Oregon. You didn't even win your fucking bowl. You went 6-7 on the year. Stop it. All
right, Ben, wrap it up.
You say that there.
See you guys.